What's up, the squad? Back with another video. Y'all seeing that's how those going down. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me. Please, y'all see it right here. Jasmine Crockett. I told y'all. I was geeked to do this video. I was geeked to do this video just for the simple fact she just makes herself look ignorant. I'm talking about every time she opens up her mouth. Here, Jasmine Crockett says, "I don't care how many black MAGA is out there with their hats." Actually, I'm gonna say it like she said it. She said, "I don't care how many black MAGA out there with their hats." That's how she said it. Trump has a problem with people with color. So we gonna go more into that. But this is Jasmine Crockett on CNN talking to y'all's favorite Caitlin Collins.
And so I want people to see him and understand who he is. This is a person that has a problem with people of color, period. I don't care how many black MAGA out there with their hats. I want to be clear, when we look at who it is that he's kicking out of this country as people of color, when we look at who he always disrespects and says that they are low IQ, even though when you look at his cabinet, this has to be the most incompetent cabinet we have ever had in the history of this country. When we're talking about people that literally have the ability.
How does that even, I'm just trying to figure out, how does that even make sense when you don't, all those people, just think about it. I want people to sit here and think about this. Like, just being 100 with you. I'm gonna be straightforward. How does that make sense when you had so many people last year when Trump wasn't in office? Nothing like that. Nothing. You had Kamala and Biden. It was so many people complaining. On all sides. Everybody complaining about everything. Y'all want to know the main thing that people talk about now to this day? The only thing when it comes to Trump? What's he saying right now? Trump is the R word. Trump don't like people of color. That's the only thing they can say, because everything he's doing, he's putting everything in order and getting everything he said he was gonna do, he's doing it and got it on the way doing it. That's what I got an issue with, and that's what I find like crazy to me. You know, that's what I keep seeing. People saying, "Oh, I don't like Trump. I wonder if Trump is gonna say something crazier. I wonder if Trump is gonna do this, and I wonder if Trump." That's all you see. But you can't say he ain't doing his job. People can't say that. I'm telling y'all, bro. I don't understand it.
To drop bombs or order that bombs be dropped or make recommendations that bombs be dropped, and they literally don't know how to get the signal chat right. So we're talking about low IQ individuals, but so long as they say that this guy is their guy, and usually if they work for a certain news network, that's the only qualification that's necessary. I've got news for the president. I am not going anywhere. No matter how many squiggly lines they draw in the state of Texas, I will be back, and I will be on his behind and making sure that real accountability.
She said, "I will be back." She know herself. They're like, it's over with. She knows herself. It's over with. She said, "I will be back." Y'all heard that? She know her seat taken, y'all. It's all bad. She knows
the American people are demanding, whether they're Democrats, Republicans, or independents, that it is had when the Democrats take control of this House in the midterms.
She knows it. Said, "I will be back." This is from CJ. I know a lot of y'all know who CJ Pierce it is. Says Jasmine Crockett recently said that she has a problem with black people wearing MAGA hats. Here's my message for Jasmine Crockett. You got to fix that wig on your head before coming for the hat on mine. I would never apologize for supporting Donald J. Trump. There's a picture of CJ. I'm not sure who this guy is. I ain't gonna lie, but y'all see it. It don't matter. It don't even matter. Y'all want to know why? Because there are a lot of black people that support Trump and what he's doing. And I ain't even gonna say black people. It's true Americans. I'm gonna say that. It's true Americans. People that actually won't change. People that actually want to see, nice things, that have nice things. But I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm geeked for it. I'm geeked for it. And you got another person. You got another individual right here. There's says here by Quisha. Trump doesn't have a problem with black people. Trump doesn't cosplay as an extra from Soul Plane. Trump isn't out here embarrassing generations of black folks by pandering to the EBT, untamed weave, and gold teeth crowd. He's actually done more for black folks than you have. Then again, you haven't done anything for anyone except, I can't even say that, y'all. I'm going to say it. Except for the Teletubby body positivity movement. Besides the MAGA, black dude is proud of his president. I'm also proud of my fellow red hat MAGA Americans. I'm telling y'all, definitely lit. Definitely lit. And I'm definitely geeked about it. Definitely geeked about it. And one thing about it is that people are starting to notice. More and more people are starting to notice. Y'all got here. This is another video, of Blacks for Trump. It speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. You got multiple people, that constantly, no matter the race, no matter the color, that is here for Trump. And I'm definitely geeked about it. This right here is, and y'all know I'm not all with the color. I'm not about to say, but since he said something about it, this is a black woman here basically calling out Jasmine Crockett that, she's evil, corrupt, violent, and all the above. Check it out.
Speaking out against Jasmine Crockett makes the devil mad. And I know that might be a bit much for some of you, but there is a reason why we face so much opposition when we tell other black women that they don't have to be like her, that they don't have to project consistent anger and jealousy and envy, that they don't have to constantly be angry at every single person for all of the things. Jasmine Crockett is perpetually full of evil intent and anger. That is why a lot of us are even confused as to how she got the way that she is. She is a girl who was taken care of by her parents from surface level. She went to some of the best schools that St. Louis had to offer. Her father is a preacher. The only reason or only way you could explain her behavior at this point is that there is something inside of her. There is something inside of her corrupting her at her core. And some people might call that a Jezebel spirit. Some people, may say she needs therapy. There's all types of ways to explain it. But the thing I want you to note is that when you speak out against something like that, something that is so deeply rooted and ingrained in a culture of women, to the point where their own men don't even want to marry them, to the point where people don't want to employ them, to the point where people don't want them to live in their neighborhoods. When you speak out against that spirit that's keeping them divided from society, there will be opposition. There will be opposition. There will be men who even look like they're supposed to be in support of those women, speaking up to keep them divided. There will be women fighting to keep hold of that spirit inside of themselves. Keep speaking out. Keep speaking up. And keep doing your best to liberate more and more women from the bondage of that spirit that dwells inside of the Jasmine Crockett's, the Ayanna Presley's, and the Maxine Waters. It looks the same. It looks the same every time you see it because it is the same. And it's okay if you make it mad.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That was fire. I absolutely love it. I love it a lot. And one thing about it is that you have people that are literally bashing this woman in the comments. You got people that actually, that love, this woman. But the one thing about it is that I absolutely agree, what she's saying. I'm telling y'all. I absolutely agree. And I absolutely love this message. I definitely do. It's just one of those things. It's definitely one of those things. This is the first time I actually heard her. Her name is Christian Maxwell. So she's a Republican candidate for Illinois, District 1. So that's what's up. I absolutely love that. I think I wonder if I've seen her before. I feel like I have. She seems familiar. She looks familiar. But one thing about it is that it's time to get some real folks in there. It definitely is. Somebody said that she was bashing black women. You're not doing it at all. You're not doing it at all. You speaking real. I'm tired of everybody got to pull the race card all the time. Stop pulling the race card all the time. I'm telling y'all. But y'all see it here. Texas House of Representatives just voted in favor of issuing fines and arrest warrants for the Democrats who left the state. I'm sure many of y'all have seen over the past few days. And like I said in the last video, I cannot wait. Trump said himself, President Trump said himself that he will be, or FBI will be getting involved, bringing them back to Texas and doing everything they can. They will be investigating O'Rourke. I'm pretty sure many of y'all seen the video before. And if y'all haven't, please go check that video out. But this is on CNN. Says Jasmine Crockett led Texas state Democrats win walking off the job in 2021. Now it's all repeating again. Check it out.
In your reporting earlier, talked about the fact that this happened in 2021. And ironically, the person who was involved in that 2021 effort, and I think they came to Washington, D.C., was Jasmine Crockett. So I imagine you're probably having a number of people who will be looking at a congressional seat. But the larger problem is that it really does represent the issue with the Democratic Party, which is at this point less popular than both Donald Trump and the Republican Party. Democrats are in search of a leader. And so at this point, the only thing that they've been able to do since Donald Trump became president literally is protest. So this is just another example of that. I don't think that it's going to work out in the end. Well, this is something that we've seen before in your report.
So it literally just goes to show y'all that Jasmine Crockett don't care at whatsoever. She doesn't care. We obviously see that she doesn't care. She done led them to go and they got on a jet and it got funded. And now they about to get fined, removed. They got arrest warrants out. All of that. I'm telling y'all, bro. It's almost, and like I've said before, for the people that keep on saying that Jasmine Crockett is the leader of the Democratic Party, me personally, I don't feel like she's the leader of the Democratic Party. I feel like they have no leader, bro. I really feel like everybody is going in different directions. Literally everybody. Anybody you can think about, they're going in different directions. I'm telling y'all, going in different directions. Like I said, this is the video.
Well,
right
I think
here.
they've abandoned the state. Nobody's seen anything like it, even though they've done it twice before. And in a certain way, it almost looks like they've abandoned the state. It looks very bad. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Should the FBI get involved? Should the FBI get involved?
Well, they may have to. They may have to. No, I know they want them back. Not only the Attorney General, the governor wants them back. If you look, I mean, the governor of Texas is demanding they come back. So a lot of people are demanding they come back. You can't just sit it out. You have to go back. You have to fight it out. That's what elections are all about.
Telling y'all, President Trump said himself, FBI may be getting involved. So they continue to do what they do, thinking that they're doing it in this smart way. And then they want to say that Trump administration is incompetent and this person is this and this, that, and the other. I mean, look how y'all moving. Look how they moving, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. Let me know y'all comments and thoughts on this video. Catch y'all on the next one.